So this is Adam. Hold hands together. Hold hands and stay together. Because the energy level here is greater than here. And if you don't believe that white has a greater energy level, keep washing your cloth. What happens to it? You say it's fading. It's tending towards white. Are you with me? That's the energy level that white has. So the design is that whatever shape you are in Adam, if you are closely knit with God, not just related to God, which is what redemption does, but you now go beyond that state, you now begin to fellowship with God, there is a transfer of life. Are you with me? So that after a while, this blue will become white. What eating from that tree did to Adam was this. Stay beside him. How do I know this? There was proximity. There was still the possibility of contact. But this is how Adam now began to journey. Keep walking gradually towards the choir. So the farther he went from God, the lesser his possibilities of being like God. But you see, this journey that you call death is actually a life of its own. So when you pluck a leaf from a tree and you put it on your table, this is how your leaf journeys. Because in 2 days, it's going to decolorize. And you cannot claim that decolorization is not a kind of life, because change is proof of life. Are you with me? So, Adam too was decolorizing. The tendency to be wicked, you will find out in the book of Genesis, advanced as man sustained years of separation with God. Adam did not know how to kill. Cain knew how to kill. Adam was just a tender of gardens. Cain gave birth to sons. You see that war in Iran, the ones who pioneered weaponry are the sons of Cain. They were the ones who invented sorcery, all those kind of curious arts. It was in that city that he built. So the further away, the gift of time to a man that is cut away from God is a gift of perishing. So after a while, the leaf would further change color, yellow to brown. Then there will be a detexturizing. It will begin to lose the capacity to be humid. Are you with me? So when you touch it, it becomes very coarse. Before to destroy it, you will tear it. Now to destroy it, you will grind it. And then it becomes dust. Then it ceases to exist. That was the journey that man was supposed to take. Who will be Jesus? Who will be Jesus? Oh yeah, now. Okay, Jesus must wear white too. He has to wear white. It look like it's... You see, this... Go and replace God there. I'll tell you why. I want these things to stick. Go and replace God there. God is white. Jesus is not like that. Because in the real sense, Jesus is a mutant. He's God. He's man. Are you with me? And it's all of God and all of man. That's who the Christ is. So, let's change positions. Stay with him. In the beginning was, the word was, and the word was. Good. So, this is how he started his journey. He was projected into the womb, but he didn't go to him. So you stand here. You're already far away from God. That's what he meant. So this is what he did. The word became flesh, dwelt amongst us, and we beheld. So he had to live Adam's life, but not like Adam. He lived like this, not like this. And Adam would have had to journey endlessly until he was totally cut from God. But what the word did was to hold Adam here. And this is the cross. Watch this. Watch this. This is the cross. So he got to the end of separation. And that's what happened on Good Friday. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? God could no longer be sensed. When he resurrected, so you stay here in death. When you received the message of salvation, you didn't journey to the end. but you were taken to the end. You died in him. You were buried in him. And in the day he resurrected, walk back. Walk back. You can't come back alone. No. That's not redemption. So walk back together. So this is the journey. He leaves you here. He leaves you here. He goes back to his Father. He sends his Spirit. And the assignment of the Spirit is to bring him here. So that where I am, there also you shall be. Are you with me? But this is where exchange happens. It is at this point where he finishes his earthly existence, and instead of Adam to journey into the world of the dead, he takes Adam's life, which is death. And that's the only way he can die. The underworld does not open to the living. Are you with me? So he took Adam's death and gave Adam his life. That's what he did. So what we gave to Jesus is called my life. But that my life, in its real sense, is called what? Death. So this is what makes the cross happen. But this is the most important thing. And I'm in Romans 12 now. If you understand this exchange, that he died not just for you, but as you. This process is how he capped up what the Bible calls the mercies of God. So Romans 12 says, I urge you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God. You must understand what it cost him to first separate from his Father, for an immortal to live in the womb of a mortal. That's a lot of pain. Philippians chapter 2. All those descents. Are you with me? He became a servant even though he was equal. And then he now humbled himself, obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Are you with me? All of those things are the things that are advertised in what we call the mercies of God, the cost of your redemption. When he resurrects, because he died prematurely so that you can live long. Are you with me? But that's not what happened. He died prematurely so that as you can live long as him. Are you with me? That's why the Bible says that is your reasonable service. It means if you don't think it through, you will live recklessly. So, I got saved at 1989. And significantly, that song that the choir rendered now was the first public song I led. August 1986. So I led that song. August 1988. 88? Yes. No? Yes, 88. So it means I led that song before I was saved. Some people are still singing, they are not saved. That was the first concert, Antioch Baptist Church, at 86. So, you have not received him if you had nothing to give. Are you with me? We are not. Salvation does not create a thief. There was something that he collected from you so that he could give you something. Now, if you teach that there was nothing that you gave him, you will also need to agree. This is logic. You will also need to agree that man retained his old nature and that they just added something to it, that you were modified. Meanwhile, according to scriptures, you died. It means your old nature was given up. To who? To Christ. That was why his death on the cross implicated you. And in response, to fill that void, he gave his life, which is the substance of his new nature. Are you with me? Good. So when people say that a dead man has nothing to give, this dead man had death to give. Because if he has nothing to give, then Jesus has no business on the cross. The person who picked it teaches logic. So what we just did now is logic. That's how you answer people. May God give you understanding.